One by one, Russian commanders send their tanks into the Ukrainian fields. Every week, more than 250 Russian armored vehicles are lost in this conflict. Today, we'll take a closer look at the largest assaults carried out in the Donbass region. This column includes about a dozen armored vehicles, combining tanks and troop carriers. Ukrainian artillery opens fire, guided by a reconnaissance drone. One of the tanks is quickly destroyed by a precise strike. Ukrainian forces then deploy Javelin missiles, turning the Russian vehicles into flaming wrecks of A Russian column was advancing when the two leading vehicles rolled over hidden mines. The Ukrainian Leopard tank opens fire on the occupants. The Russians abandon their armored vehicles and flee. Meanwhile, the Leopard pulls back and keeps tracking the rest of the column. A Russian hideout is spotted by a reconnaissance drone. Ukrainian forces waste no time and deploy an Abrams tank. It moves toward Russian positions and delivers a precise strike. Meanwhile, another column of Russian armored vehicles was moving slowly along an open road leading to the front lines in Donetsk. That day, precisely at 5:40 a.m. local time, 12 military vehicles, consisting of T-72, B-3 main battle tanks, BMP, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, MTLB armored carriers, and several Ural 4320 logistic trucks could be seen advancing. For the Russian troops, this appeared to be nothing more than a routine rotation. Yet far above them, an unseen observer was tracking their every movement from an altitude of about 600 meters. Moments later, Ukrainian artillery opened fire with the support of a reconnaissance drone. 2 Russian BMPs opened fire on Ukrainian positions. One of them is hit, but its armor manages to withstand the damage. The battle rages on as the BMP pulls back, only to suddenly strike an anti-tank mine. The Russian crew abandons the battlefield, leaving the damaged vehicle behind. Ukrainian drone operators are quick to step in. The Russians deploy 6 heavy vehicles during this assault. The column becomes an easy target for Ukrainian ATGMs and mortar fire. Russian tanks take hits but continue pushing forward. As soon as the group regathers, Ukrainian artillery unleashes American-made M7 shells. The rounds rain down one after another, tearing the Russian column apart. The crews suffer massive losses due to poor coordination. Some soldiers abandon the battlefield, leaving their comrades behind. Ukrainian FPV drone operators waste no time and launch their drones into action. The the damage inflicted in just a few minutes is devastating. The strike not only causes heavy material losses, but also sparks total disorganization, forcing the withdrawal of an entire rotating unit. On such a dynamic battlefield as the Donbass, the loss of even a single armored convoy can directly shift the pressure at the front, especially when the fighting is fierce. Here we see a Russian multiple rocket launcher system worth $15 million. A Ukrainian drone locks onto the target and hits it, triggering a massive explosion. This Russian tank is equipped with anti-drone defenses, but they won't be enough to save it. Drone technology evolves with every passing moment of the war. Ukrainian forces deploy a ground drone to target a Russian shelter previously identified. The drone maneuvers into position and fires with precision. Soon after, a Russian tank is detected. Ukrainian FPV operators respond immediately. The tank is well protected against drone strikes, but an entire swarm is launched to guarantee its destruction. This Russian tank was returning from battle when a drone locked onto it. A $5 million vehicle is reduced to scrap by a drone, costing only $500. After the failed assault, Russian crews abandon the tank. The Ukrainian operator takes his time, aiming carefully at its weakest point before striking. Meanwhile, Ukrainian Bradleys advance toward enemy lines, unleashing fire from their Bushmaster cannons. Russian forces counter with anti-tank missiles, but the Bradleys keep moving. Even FPV drones deployed by the Russians fail to stop them. Despite all attempts, the Bradleys continue their push forward. All the images and information presented in this video are provided for educational and documentary purposes, based on open-source visuals and verified field reports. This production does not aim to support or promote any side of the conflict, but rather to serve as a historical record of how technology is reshaping the very nature of modern warfare.